For the record, this matter is before the court on the plaintiff and mother's motion for order to show cause alleging the violation of parenting time order on the part of the defendant father. This hearing is being conducted via Zoom. President's Attorney Alexis Spencer representing the plaintiff mother, Tori Music. Ms. Music appears to be present with Ms. Spencer. In addition, sir, you are Nathan Ellison, is that correct?
Correct.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Number of allegations here, Mr. Ellison. Have you since you received this motion, have you downloaded the app close app?
I have not. I will download it here in a little bit.
I'm sorry?
I said I will download it here in a little bit. I don't have it right now.
Well, you're ordered to do that some time ago.
It don't matter if I download the app or not. She talks to me through the kids anyways. She don't talk to me through her phone. She don't talk to me through.
Don't do that. Neither one of you.
She does it and blames me for it. She calls me from the kids'
Mr.
phone
Ellison,
all the time.
Ms. Spencer, has your client downloaded the app close?
She has. She sent him the link about 8 times now, requesting him to download it, and he has not.
All right. And once again, Mr. Ellison, the court's going to order you. Why shouldn't the court hold you in contempt for not following this court's order, Mr. Ellison?
Why do I have to download an app? She don't talk to me anyways.
Because this court ordered it. You cannot co-parent, Mr. Ellison. You cannot co-parent. This court ordered it. This court will raise your children. It says you cannot co-parent. The court has ordered you to download that app. No communication.
She don't talk to me at all anyways unless she calls from the phone.
Mr. Ellison, do not argue with the court, Mr. Ellison. The court will find you in contempt of court for your failure to comply with this court's order by failing to download and refusing this morning to comply with this court's order to download that app. All communication with the mother shall be through this app close. So the court's holding you in contempt right now, Mr. Ellison. If we go much farther, you're looking at some possible jail time.
Jail time, but she violated it.
Parties have conferred with Mr. Walker in front of the court this morning. Mr. Walker, I presume he's made a recommendation. We're having trouble with the system this morning. One moment.
Your Honor, if you're having difficulties, I can read the recommendation into the record if you want. It should be on your on base, but I can read it if you want.
Let me just see if I close out and turn it back on, that might refresh it. And we're going to add to any recommendation that the court finds Mr. Ellison be in contempt of court for failure to download the app close. Okay, there it is. All right. All right, Ms. Spencer, Mr. Ellison, the court received the following recommendation for Mr. Walker. The recommendation, if adopted, will come to the court. It indicates father admits to violating the parenting time order. Father's weekday parenting time shall be spent until he complies with the court's order. He shall have download. Also, obviously, this has all been discussed before I read this. The father shall download the app close and use it for all communication. Father will make sure that Rachel Marr is not present during his parenting time. Once father provides proof that the app close has been downloaded on his phone, then his weekday parenting time shall be reinstated. If Rachel Marr is around the minor children again, then the father's parenting time shall be completely suspended. That is the recommendation. Ms. Spencer, is this recommendation agreed with your client this morning?
Your Honor, it is with one exception that I believe we just forgot to clarify. But for the pickup and drop off of the minor children, it was ordered that each parent picks up at the beginning of their parenting time. There have been issues where she hasn't been being informed about where the children even are when she goes to pick them up. She's not sure if they're at his parents' house, at his house. They've been both places. And obviously with the issue of app close, she hasn't been able to communicate about that with him through that app. And then he has been having the minor children communicate. So we're requesting either that he be responsible for all pickup and drop off, or that a pickup and drop off location, meaning one of the houses, be designated, as opposed to it just being left up for guessing and wasting time.
Okay. What about me at the sheriff's department or the city police department?
That would be agreeable.
All right. So both parties live in Monroe. So the court will order that the parties. Hold on, Mr. Ellison. The court's going to order, add to this recommendation that all exchanges shall occur at the Monroe County Sheriff Department on East Second Street here in the city of Monroe. That's where you're going to meet. The pickups and drop-offs. All right, with that clarification, Ms. Spencer, is this recommendation agreed with your client?
Yes, it is. Thank you, Your Honor.
Right, Mr. Ellison, do you understand the recommendation this morning?
I do, but when she just said that, I have the kids call her, she calls the kids' phone all the time and asks them, where are you? Where am I picking you up? So I don't have the kids call them. She calls them and asks them if they're at my parents' house or at our house.
Well,
so don't
obviously
say here.
she has no alternative, Mr. Ellison. When you don't communicate as a parent, as the adult, she has no alternative but to ask the children, where are you? So
Say
from
that
now
again,
on, it's
sir?
not going to be an issue, Mr. Ellison. It's not going to be an issue because you're going to meet at the sheriff department. That's where all pickups and drops is going to be. No need for mom to call the kids to find out where they're at. You're going to meet them at the sheriff's department, pick up and drop offs. So, Mr. Ellison, did you acknowledge that your sister Rachel Marr was in the presence of the children?
She gave the kids permission to let her be there. She told the kids that Rachel could be there. That's exactly what she did.
Well,
Just
Mr.
on the
Ellison,
floor.
hold on, Mr. Ellison, you are the party to this action. You are the adult, you are the father, you are the parent. The court previously ordered that Rachel Marr not be present during parenting time. Do you acknowledge that did occur?
Yes, I understand that. I'm at work. My kids
Mr.
are
Ellison,
at my parents' house.
Mr. Ellison, Mr.
How am I supposed
Ellison.
to stop my sister?
All right,
That's my
the court will
sister.
find Mr. Ellison be in contempt of court for allowing third-party Rachel Marr to be in presence of the children.
can't stop her, sir.
Download the app close. Mr. Ellison, the court's going to assess costs today. Is there anything you want to say before the court imposes a sentence?
Say what?
The court is going to impose assess fines and costs against you. Actually, we're going to assess attorney fees against you for your violation of this order and holding
But it's
contempt.
okay
Is there
for
anything you
her
want to
to
say
do
before
it.
the court does so?
It's okay for her to do it though, but it's not okay
Ms.
for me
Spencer,
to do it.
how much your attorney fees to date for filing this motion?
I'm
and
not
hearing
gonna,
this morning?
no, that's not even right. I already pay enough child support. I shouldn't have to pay her bills.
Mr.
I pay
Ellison,
child
you are
support.
violating this court's order. The court finds you being in violation.
not
The
even
court is holding you
fair.
in contempt. The court's going to order you, they pay Ms. Spencer's attorney fees for having to bring this matter before the court. She would not have had to come back to court, but for you violating the court order.
She's violating them too though. How come I can't get anything when she violates stuff?
Your
You're gonna
Honor,
make me,
attorney fees are 2 hours, an hour for preparing the motion, and we're a little over an
I'm
hour.
not paying those. I will not pay those. That's not fair.
Okay, Mr. Ellison, you go to jail then. Your alternative. Ms.
That's-
Spencer, what are your attorney fees?
Come get me then. Take me to
hours,
jail.
so
I don't
we
care
got-
right now. You already took my,
Can you unmute Mr. Ellison, please? We're going to mute you because you keep interrupting, Mr. Ellison. Ms. Spencer, once again, can you advise the court of your attorney fees?
Yes, if for the total for filing this motion and the hearing today, it is $500, $250 an hour for 2 hours.
All right, Mr. Ellison, you're ordered to pay, as a result of being held in contempt, you're ordered to pay attorney fees to Attorney Spencer in the amount of $500. And I will give you some time to pay that. If you fail to pay that, the court's going to impose a jail sentence, Mr. Ellison. Just tell me right now, do you want to pay the $500? Do you want to go to jail? We can unmute him. You can unmute yourself, Mr. Ellison.
I see that now. Sorry.
Okay, how much time do you need in which to pay the $500?
Probably like 7 to 8 months or longer. Probably a year because I don't have money. I'm broke. I
Mr.
pay
Ellison,
$250 in child support and then I have to support my kids the whole week they're here. So I give her $1,000 and then my kids are here
Okay.
7 days and I got to support them. Clothes.
all right, Mr. Ellison, supported to pay $500 attorney fees to Attorney Spencer on or before August 30th, 2024.
I will not be able to pay it by then.
Okay,
My hours just got cut.
borrow
I
the
need more
money,
time
Mr.
than that,
Ellison.
please. I need more
Borrow the
time than
money.
that.
Mr. Ellison, listen to the court. This would not have been necessary, but for your violation of this court's order. Music would not have incurred this cost of $500, but for your failure to comply with this court's order. You're not downloading
I
the
will
app
not be
codes.
able
You're
to pay
being
it by
defiant
then.
this
I will lose
morning
my
and
car.
allowed Rachel Marr to be present during parenting time.
I can't stop her from going to my parents' house. That's her parents' house too.
Yes.
This is
you make sure
personal
your children
between
are not,
Tori and
before
her.
you bring your children over there, you make sure that she's not there. It's very simple, Mr. Ellison.
Okay, and
So
then
we
she
include that in your
shows up while my
recommendation,
kids are
Mr.
there and I'm
Walker.
at work.
That would be appreciated. Is there anything further this morning, Mrs. Spencer?
No, thank you, Your Honor. That was all.
Okay, and if Mr. Allison doesn't pay it by $500 that date, you can bring it back to court and he can serve a jail sentence in lieu of paying $500 if that's what he wants to do.
Okay, thank you.
All right, that will conclude this matter. To be mailed a copy of this order, Mr. Allison.
Thank you.
You can all zoom out.